Good day to you, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the first week of August. As per normal, Aquarius, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave what does not. And if any part of this reading does not resonate, please look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, and for those of you that have already subscribed, thank you so much. Now, YouTube works on algorithms, and I hope to get my numbers up. So, help me get my numbers up, please. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Aquarius, what are you going through? Some of you are going through some stuff. Queen of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. Some stuff is happening here. Let's have a look here. I'm trying to see that this is all fitting in the camera. Hope you guys have been doing well. Interesting things. A lot of you are wanting to walk away from situations. You've got Aries energy coming through here. 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So, wanting to walk away from situations. You feel like the time has come for you to move on to something new. Some of you could have been feeling as though you've been in the desert for a while. You could have felt as though you've been in barren land. Things have not been working out for you and you need to move on. But a lot of you have actually put yourself into the self-exile. You've allowed your fears and your concerns and your worries to take over, to control you, to actually navigate your path. You've just allowed that to happen, Aquarius. Instead of you realizing that you need to take a moment out, you need to take a time to rest, you need to take a time to heal your heart. You need to understand that we are all connected, and whoever's meant for you will find you. I believe that what's meant for you will find you. Whether it's something good, whether it's something bad, everything. We have to go through the good, we have to go through the bad, we have to go through everything. And when it comes to something good, you got to hold on to that dream that you have, this hope that you have, and you got to just stay calm and allow yourself to heal and not allow yourself to dream nightmares for yourself. We see that some of you could be very disconnected with your love energy, with your love flow. Some of you could be feeling very disappointed with the love situation. But you could also see this very rewarding financial phase that's coming through to some of you, where things are starting to improve and you're seeing you could be getting a lot of financial rewards coming your way. It's almost like an either-or situation for you, but you must also remember, Aquarius, as these changes are coming, that you should not allow yourself to become despondent, not allow yourself to become a bully, and not allow yourself to be bullied as well. Be calm and rational in the way that you are facing things. There's a lot of news coming your way, a lot of communication coming your way, a lot of new ideas, fresh ideas coming your way, which requires you also to be very balanced, to be very centered, to know what it is that you want, to also know that it's important for you to create boundaries around yourself as you move forward to what it is that you want. Some of you could be receiving these new ideas, these new visions for yourself. It's going to actually find you walking towards a new abundance for yourself. You're walking towards a new abundance that brings you these new ideas. Some of you could be finding yourself getting caught up in your head, maybe over focusing on finances, over focusing on receiving, over focusing on that, instead of maybe you should be a bit of a giver, Aquarius, instead of just thinking about being a receiver. So bear that in mind, that maybe a different kind of thinking could be required of you, Aquarius. I know you guys are great humanitarians, Aquarius, and you love to give, but sometimes especially when your thinking is a bit distorted and when you're feeling unloved and unwanted, it happens, Aquarius. You're a very emotional sign. You can actually feel that, and most people think Aquarians are not emotional. They are highly sensitive. They are highly emotional. Okay, you've got the Knight of Swords, 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and of Wands in reverse, the Magician, King of Cups in reverse, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands on 8 of Wands, and the Empress energy. Beautiful cards here. So you see, some of you are wanting to rush towards leaving a situation. You want to just be out of a situation, but you also find yourself being very caught up in your head, being very caught up with your thoughts, with your dreams, that you are actually missing what it is there to be grateful for. You see, there's this rushing to wanting to escape a situation instead of allowing yourself this resting period, this nurturing people a period. Instead of nurturing your spirit, you're wanting to rush towards something else. It's important that you take this moment to really think about where it is that you are going to, Aquarius. Even though it's like as though I see that some of you are wanting to run away from feeling, something to run away from emotions, from having to deal with difficult emotional issues. And you need to just draw yourself together. You need to learn from the past situation and not allow yourself to become unhinged because of emotional issues. You need to create this balance within yourself. We've got the King and Queen of Cups here, and both of them are in reverse. So this is, where there could be some manipulation emotionally. So you need to create some balance within yourself. Some of you could be having water in your chart, and a water sign is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be having these people in your space as well. And you need to also realize that even though things may not work out for you with the love situation, that you are able to create and manifest your situations for yourself. But this once again being said, you cannot force somebody to love you, but you can open yourself up to new love, to new opportunities. Allow love to flow. Find your creativity, find your passion in life, and start to follow that. We see that if you can let go of things that don't serve you, you can actually move on to something new. You can expect to hear positive news. Try not to hold on to negative habits. Have the wisdom to let go of what doesn't serve you. Hold on to good things. Let go of things that are going to suffocate you, things that are going to bring you down in life. It's really easy to become spiteful, to become a little stingy, and we don't even realize that it happens. You don't even realize that it happens. There's a lot of creative flow coming towards you, new beginnings, new opportunities, maybe even a new relationship coming towards you for some of you. But it's really a time for you to balance yourself, to balance your love, to balance your situations. Okay, you have got the King of Swords energy. Your energy here could be in your chart as well. Just some of you could be having Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy in your chart as well. So we see all of this coming through, and you've got this Nine of Pentacles, beautiful energy here. So let's see some more cards. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and Three of Wands. Six of Pentacles, and you got it here in reverse and here. Like I was saying to you, be so mindful of becoming stingy, Aquarius. Are you allowing yourself to become stingy? And you've got the Six of Swords here, and you've got the Six of Swords here. Okay, so a bit of sixes coming up here. A lot of you need to be very mindful of things. You need to be mindful that you need to get hold of your emotions, get hold of your situations, and make very clear decisions for yourself. Some of you got to be mindful of not becoming so complacent within yourselves, within your situation, that this is causing you to have these unfounded nightmares, these unfounded horrors of what is the truth of going on. But there's also the flip side of that, that you're getting so caught up with arrogance. So you got to be mindful of these things as well, Aquarius. There's always two sides to everything. You sometimes, Aquarians, tend to go from one extreme to the other. There seems to be no middle ground with some Aquarians. So we have this, you having gone through this difficult situation. Definitely, some of you have really closed yourself off in a love situation, have closed yourself off to love because of past experiences, past situations that have just not worked out for you. You've got this Queen of Wands energy here, feeling very displaced, feeling very insecure. So you've got to be mindful of yourself. What are you feeling so insecure about? What are you feeling so negative about? You can't allow, these insecurities to take control of you. Some of you could become very insecure, could become very overprotective. Sometimes you have to also be mindful of, having to deal with people that are taking on too much of responsibilities and becoming unreliable. So you need to be mindful of all of that. But you also need to be mindful of creating the stinginess within yourself and within your life. It's so easy to get caught up with things. It's so easy to get caught up with stuff. It's so easy to have to, allowing your emotions to get the better of you, allowing tantrums, allowing childish behavior to dictate to you. You need to be mindful of all of these things. These things happen to everybody and anybody at any time. So we need to be mindful of ourselves and be cognizant of ourselves in our situations. Some of you are definitely expecting something excellent to happen to you, expecting some good news, some fortuitous news that's coming to you. Could be financially, that there's some improvement for you, things are getting better. There could be something that's going to make you some money, something that's going to bring you some, some good news. And, this card also warns about, but it also could very well be that some of you could be very generous all the time. And this card is saying, maybe be a little stingy. You have to be mindful and be honest about your situations. If you're always the one that's feeling as though, I have to give so much of myself and I'm not getting anything in return, you need to be mindful of yourself in your situations, because you don't want to also be stubborn. You don't want to be stagnating. You don't want to, bring up those negative qualities about me, 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 me. This is not about this is not how you are going to move forward with your situations. You need to be mindful of not making rash decisions. You need to be mindful of thinking before you act. It's important that you create all of this wisdom within yourself. And it's not as though you don't have this wisdom, Aquarius. You have all of this wisdom, but some of you could be allowing yourself to be so caught up with your own self. Like this first card drawn out, you could be so caught up with being caught up in your own head about what is going on that you are distorting the truth about situations around you. So just be very mindful of that, Aquarius. Okay, let's see what energy oracles have to say for you. Didn't really see much of a relationship thing coming through here in this reading for you. Spirit didn't lead me to speak on that. So this is more about you being in this place where you need to move on. Even though, there is cards of despair. It's like love situations didn't work out for some of you. So heal yourself. Sixth chakra in reverse. Archangel Metatron. Appreciation. First chakra, Archangel Michael in reverse, walking away in reverse, and the garden and the gate upright. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So what are you blocking? What are you blocking? Is your vision for yourself not clear? Are you allowing yourself to be confused and having a distorted way of looking at life? So you need to be mindful of this, with this sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. You've got to be so mindful that you are in control of your behavior, your thoughts, your actions. It's once again coming down to how you are perceiving things. You need to let go of this old toxic way of looking at things and know that that's not going to suit you. Toxic behavior is not going to bring you the kind of peace that you need. And you need to be at a point in your lives, Aquarius, that you can recognize when you are becoming toxic. You've got this appreciation card. It's important for you to choose appreciation, choose gratitude, be thankful for what you have. You have a lot to be thankful for. And even though sometimes you may feel like you're in a chaotic situation, there is a lot more to be thankful for than there is to not be thankful for. And we tend to take that for granted. We tend to take our peace and comfort for granted. You tend to take things that are, you're creating a boogeyman where there is no boogeyman, so to say. So I think we all should know what a boogeyman is. So yeah, so we have this, we see this coming through, that you are doing this to yourself, and you need to be very mindful about what it is that you are doing to yourself. And you could be doing this to yourself because some of you are facing some difficult challenges. We see this with the first chakra, Archangel Michael. You're facing some difficult challenges. Some of you could be finding that your first chakra is blocked. You're feeling fearful, you're feeling anxiety, your security is you're not feeling secure. Some of you could be feeling quite depressed about things. You could be worrying about finances. You could be worrying about your love situation. You could be worrying about all kinds of things, and you should actually meditate rather on a positive affirmation about where you're at in your life right now, as opposed to giving into a negative affirmation that is not going to help you. It's like typically, stop worshiping your worries. Start to affirm yourself in a positive way and say that you are able and yet you are capable of receiving and accepting something new and positive in your space, and you do not need to worry that all your needs are met. What is meant for you will find you, Aquarius. You are also feeling very stuck in terms of present situations. Some of you may be feeling stuck in a job or a relationship, or literally it's more of a case of you seem to be stuck out of habit. Once again, it's this thing about habits. You don't want to leave what is familiar to you. You want to stay in a situation, But sometimes you also need to understand this also could be about timing. You don't, now's not the right time for you to be moving on into making the drastic changes that you want to make. So a lot of clarity of thought is required of you. Some of you could very well be in a situation, if you really take a moment to step back and pause, that you don't have that much issues, that everything is very good for you right now, and that maybe you should just widen your perspective on life, gain a little bit more focus about what is outside this gate of yours. You do have the key. You have the key around your neck in this picture. As you see, there's a key around the girl's neck. And can you see that? Should I hold it up a little closer for you? There is a key around her neck. So she knows exactly that she can step out of this seeming tranquility, peace, and abundance of where she's at. If she needs to maybe just widen her horizon. So I'm saying it's not male or female, just masculine, feminine energies. Yes, when everything is working out, it's very easy to feel very safe, not wanting to move to something new. But start to affirm yourself positively. When you start to see everything that is the way it is, and there's so much to be thankful for, don't allow yourself to become disempowered. There's a lot to be joyful for in your life, Aquarius. Oopsie. Don't know why these cards just decided to just jump out. Way too many jumped out here. So I need to shuffle this again. Let me just shuffle here. I'm getting Starseed Oracle for you. What is the grounding message here for Aquarius? So guys, those of you that have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for that. Breath of Cosmos. Beautiful card. My will to thy will. That's a lovely card. Sometimes it's really easy for us to want to micromanage everything. Want to micromanage, what is going on, who is doing what, when are they doing it, how are they doing it, instead of just allowing things to happen. We want things to be done the way we want it. You're not trusting the universe. We're not trusting that everything is happening the way it's supposed to. And you know what? When you are in a state of forcing things and pushing things to be the way you want it to be, people around you and even the universe can sense that forcing energy. You need to just surrender yourself. You need to surrender, and like the cards are saying, move away from doing things according to your own will. So listen to divine will, do what is supposed to be. Maybe ask the divine to use you, make you an instrument of peace, make you an instrument of love. Show me how to be more loving, show me how to be more peaceful, show me how to be a better person or kinder person, whatever it is that you need to help with your personal surrender and your personal will. You relinquish this control, let go of that, let go of the way that you may be thinking, and you will find yourself being led, to a more peaceful life, to a situation where you can breathe in life and exhale all your trauma, all your drama. So Aquarius, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you get the message from this reading. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, and once again, thank you to all those who have subscribed. So until next week, please take care and goodbye.